Thank you, Jesus. Hey, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. I hope y'all are having a good day. I hope y'all day is going well. And if it's not, that's all right. You're going to be just fine. Okay? You're going to be all right. I wanted to come on here and talk to y'all about the vine and the branches. I've been reading and studying John 15 for a good minute now, just trying to gain understanding. And what better way to gain understanding than to study his word? And when you don't understand his word, you ask him for understanding and he'll give it to you. It's his word, so what better person to ask than him? What better person to ask than God? Lord, give me understanding of your word. I don't understand. And that's where I was when I was reading. I came to a point where I'm like, Lord, wait a minute. Now I'm confused. I don't understand. Give me understanding. And so when he revealed things to me, I love to share. When he give me revelation, I don't mind sharing it with y'all. And so I just want to share a little bit of what he gave to me with y'all. John chapter 15 is Jesus teaching about the vine and the branches. And he uses this example. He uses this this metaphor to explain his relationship between his disciples and his followers. He wanted to explain the relationship between him and his disciples and his followers. His disciples or followers. And so yeah, let me read. I want to read and then we'll get into it. Okay. Verse 1, I am the true vine and my Father is the husbandman. So Jesus starts off by saying, I am the true vine. Okay, and I kept reading, I am the true vine. I said, Jesus, why did you say you are the true vine? I know he goes on down in verse 5 and just say, I am the vine. But he starts off by saying, I am the true vine. The true vine. And he started off like that because Jesus knew that there was going to be imposters. He knew that there were going to be people who come up and pretend to be him, to pretend to be of him. He said, I am the true vine. See, Jesus he says in his word, I am the way, the truth, and the life, and no one can go through the Father except through me. So Jesus is the true vine. He's the true connect. There's no other way around it. We got to go through him to get to the Father. I am the true vine. There are people who they worship crystals and the sun, the moon, the stars. They buy these crystals. They wear things around their neck, beads and bracelets, and they think these things bring prosperity. They think they bring healing and protection. When Jesus is the true vine, there's nothing in an object that can save you. There's nothing in an object that can bring true deliverance, true prosperity, true healing. There are people who work in darkness, who uses these things to try and to deceive you. They're trying to pull you over in the darkness. Jesus is the true vine. It tells us in 2 Corinthians chapter 11 that Satan masquerades as an angel of light. He masquerades as an angel of light. He pretends to be this light when we all know that he's the prince of darkness. But he also know that most people are drawn to light. And so that's why he pretends to be this light, this truth, this loving person, this powerful being. He pretends to be that. He pretends to be everything that Jesus is. He's an imposter. If you're walking down a road and you're trying to reach a certain place, you got two ways to get there. You can go down this dark alley where there's no light, or you can go down the alley that has light, that has street lights. Which one will you choose? Most people are gonna choose to go down the alley that has lights, the lit it up. I don't know if that's a word, but whatever. The alley with the lights. Don't nobody want to walk in darkness. They don't want to go down this alley where they can't see where they going. They can't see what's in the alley. Something jumping out at them they can't see. You would prefer to go walk in the light. Most people prefer to walk in light. Most people choose light over darkness. Satan knows that, so he pretends to be this light. And that's how he deceives so many people. And see, just like Jesus has disciples and servants and people who follow him, Satan has servants too. He have people who follow him. He have people who he used. And he will use those people to pretend to be those who are righteous. They deceive, his people will deceive you by appearing to be this righteous being. When really they are full of darkness. There are many people who follow Satan's deceptions. They are deceived because he's just that slick. He's slick now. He's slick. He will ease up in there. Anytime he see an opening, it can be a small opening. You crack that door open a little bit, he kicking it in. He busting it in. He coming up in there. He deceives apostles. He deceives prophets, pastors, teachers, evangelists, servants, disciples, anybody who gives him access. Give him access to them. He gonna try to deceive you. If you getting just a little bit, I'm telling you, he coming on up in there. He don't care nothing about your title. You can be teaching the word of God and being deceived. Because you don't let him in. And you didn't even know. Because he's just that slick. But Jesus tells us he is the true vine. He's the true vine. I don't care what nobody's saying. I don't care who they coming up, who they saying they are. Jesus said, I am the true vine. And my Father is the husbandman. My Father is the gardener. My father is the vine dresser. He's the one who cultivates the land. Like I said, Jesus used this metaphor to explain his relationship with his disciples, his followers. Jesus said, I am the vine. What does the vine do? The vine gives life to the branches. Who are the branches? We are the branches. The vine gives life to the branches. And God removed the fruitless branches. Okay. Verse 2. Every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he take away. This is what had me confused. I kept reading that over and over and over again. Every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away. Every branch in me. I said, now Jesus, how can we be in you and not bear fruit? I couldn't understand that. I could not wrap my mind around it. How can I be in you? Because in you, every branch in me, to be in you means to be connected to you. So I couldn't figure out, how am I connected to you? How can I be connected to you and not bear fruit? I said, God, give me understanding of your word. Because I don't understand that. Let me tell y'all what he gave me. Okay, like I said, every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away. To be in him means to be connected to him. So every branch that's connected to him, that doesn't bear fruit, he takes away. How can we be connected to him and not bear fruit? This is how. Some people are connected to Jesus through their church. Some people are connected to Jesus through their prayer groups. Some people are connected to Jesus through sermons they watch. Some people are connected through their church. But there's no direct connection. He said the connection is superficial. He gave me an example of a power surge protector. The cord has 4 or 5 different outlets where you can connect something else to it, right? The cord itself goes straight into the wall. It has a direct connect to the electricity. But if you want something else connected to gain electricity, you got to plug it into those other outlets. So in order for the other to get the power, it has to be connected to the main cord. If you disconnect the extra outlets from that main cord, there's no power. But that main cord still has power. Y'all get what I'm saying? You have to, it's a direct connection. God said, that's how you bear fruit. That's how you are in me. That's how you can be in me and not bear fruit. Because the connection is superficial. It's not direct. You going through somebody else to get to me. Come to me. It's okay to have prayer groups. It's okay to go to church. It's okay to pray with your pastor. It's okay to pray with people. It's okay to listen to sermons. But make sure you got a direct connection to your Father. Make sure you're not depending on somebody else. Make sure you're not depending on somebody else. You can go to him for yourself. You depending on somebody to pray for you. Somebody to give you a word. Go to God for yourself. Like I said, ain't nothing wrong with that. But make sure you got a direct connection. Make sure that when that person, when them people, the people that you're connected through is no longer available, you can't get to them, make sure you know how to go. Every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away. You can be connected and not bear fruit. What is fruit bearing? To carry, produce. What are the fruits? The fruit of the Spirit is in Galatians 5:22. Start at 22. Those are the fruits that you are to be bearing. And what other way can you produce these fruit if you're not connected to the vine? The true vine. Jesus. We have to be connected to the vine to bear fruit. Directly to the vine. I wish I had an example of a vine. Not like this the vine, this you connected to this your prayer group in between. They connected to the vine, you connected to them. You got to be connected to the direct connection, not superficial. The fruit of the Spirit. Okay, and every branch in me that does not bear fruit, he takes away. And every branch that bears fruit, he purgeth it, so that it may bring forth more fruit. He purgeth it, so that it may bring forth more fruit. And every branch that beareth fruit, he purgeth it. If you're already carrying fruit, God does a purging. And see, some of us is in a purging. Some of us is in the process of purging right now. When God does a purging, he removes those things, those traits that's in you that's not like him. He does a cleansing from the inside out. Some of us is in the process of purging. God is removing some things out of you. And it don't always, I ain't gonna say it don't feel good. And it don't feel good. When God is pulling those things up out of you, those things you've been holding on to, those things that lie dormant. You used to having, you used to carrying. God began to remove those things. It don't feel good. We are in the process of purging. What is a process? A process is the steps being taken to get to a particular end or a certain place. There are steps that have to be taken. Process of purging. There are steps that have to be taken. In everything we do, there is a process. In everything that we do, there's a process. If you're buying a car, there's a process. You don't just go on that lot, pick out the car you want, leave with it. There is a process. There are things that have to take place before you leave with that car. When you buying a house, there are things that have to take place before you can get that house. In everything that we do, there's a process. When you go grocery shopping, there are things that have to take place before you leave out the store with your groceries. You got to get to the store first. You get out, you got to go get your buggy, then you pick out what you want. You got to look at the prices. Well, I do. You got to look at the prices. Wait a minute, I got to get the generic brand. They're too high right here. Let me pick up something there, huh? It's a process. Even ladies, when we go get our hair did, go get our wigs installed, or get your hair cut, it's a process. Guys, it's a process. When you get your hair cut, and everything that we do, it takes steps. That's what I'm saying. So the process of purging, I said, is cleansing. God cleanses us from the inside out. He goes deep down and remove those things that's not like him. He removing the traits that's not like him. And it can be a painful process. I said that already. It can be painful. Like a drug addict. When a drug addict decides to go to rehab and take treatment, they go through this detoxification process. And what it does is it removes toxins. It removes those harmful substances out of their body. And it don't feel good. It's very painful to them. Sometimes it's even deadly. If some of them try to do it themselves and don't go to a rehab and seek the correct treatment, they try to do it themselves, sometimes it can be deadly. God is removing those toxins up out of us. We can't do it. Some things takes God. When he purging us, he brings those things up and out. Up and out. Other people probably can already see how you are, who you is, what you're fighting with. Other people can see it, but you can't. So he'll bring it to you and let you see. Listen, you got a jealous spirit on you. You jealous. You fight with jealousy. You fight with offense. You got a temper. You got hate in your heart. You hold grudges. He told me that the other day. I was like, Lord, do I hold grudges? Yes, you hold grudges. Oh, Lord, help me, Jesus. I said, Lord, get that out of me. I don't want that. I don't want to be holding no grudges. I said, Lord, I ask you to help me love as you love. Help me to forgive as you forgive. I don't want to hold no grudges. Help me, Lord. Help me. I need your strength. I need you. I can't do this with my own strength. I can't do this at all. I can't do it. I need you. Anything in me that's not like you, remove it. And that's what God is doing in us. He's removing those things that's not like him. Because he's going to use us. He's using us. And all while he's using us, he removing things. Get that up out of her. Get that up out of her. He brings it up and out. He highlights it to us. And some things God will show you about yourself and you'll be like, oh. Oh, Lord, help me. He will show you things about yourself. Things that some people already know. You just don't know it. You can't see it. Some things people done told you. You just don't want to, nah, I ain't. Get mad. Yes, you is. But he bring those things up and out. Like vomit. I ain't trying to be nasty. I'm just giving an example. When you eat something that doesn't agree with your stomach rejects it, right? And it comes up and out. And all while it's in you, you feeling bad. Sometimes it have you feeling bad. You just don't want to do nothing. You just nauseated. You just feel so bad. But when it comes up and out, oh, what a feeling. When whatever that is in you that doesn't agree comes out, you feel so refreshed. You feel good. But it don't always feel good coming out. Sometimes it's forceful. Your stomach is hurting. Your stomach so tight. I know y'all done been like that, done throwed up in your stomach. Oh, your muscle be so tight from throwing up. It don't feel good. But when it's out, my God. This purging that you're going through may not feel good. Ain't no may not. It don't feel good. I know it don't. But when it's over, Jesus, when God remove those things up out of you, and sometimes it comes without warning. You don't know why you feeling away. You don't know what's going on with you. God moving that stuff up out of you. He moving it. Sometimes he have to put us in that situation to face it head on, to remove it, and to show us. He'll put you right around somebody you thought you was all right with. And as soon as you get around them, you want to knock their head off. God said, you ain't over that. Look at you. You sit on here burning up on the inside because you want to hit her or him. You ain't over that. God will show us what's in us now. If you find if you holding jealousy, every time somebody posts something about what they done accomplished or what they got or what they done did, you send back there, I say, you jealous. The person ain't bragging. They boasting in the Lord. Look at what the gift God has given me. The gifts. You sitting over there mad. You ain't got to post everything. You ain't got to post everything. Honey, you're jealous. Somebody show you, oh, look, I just got me a new car. Look what I got. You got to find something you don't like. It look funny to me. You can't even be happy with people because you have a jealous spirit. You can't even enjoy each other because you got hate in your heart. You like division. Because God ain't doing it for you like they doing it for them. You think they doing something wrong. So you go talking up against them. Keep your mouth off people. Keep your mouth off of people. If you don't know what's going on, you pray for them. I don't know about that. Well, pray for them. Well, she said, ain't well, pray for her. Pray for him. Because it might not be them, it's probably you. It was in you. God is pulling those things up out of us that's not like him. And it's a part of our spiritual growth. It's a part of spiritual growth. So allow God to remove those things. Sometimes we don't want to face who we are, but you need to face who you are. Okay, God, I fight with jealousy. Help me with this. I'm holding a grudge. Lord, help me with this. I'm a walking offense. Every time somebody say something, I'm offended. Lord, help me with this. I ain't got nothing good to say about nobody. Every time I see somebody doing good, I got to find a flaw in it. Help me with this. I snap somebody up right quick. Help me with this. Those are just examples. Hot-tempered. That ain't cute. That junk ain't cute. Snapping somebody up, getting mad about nothing. That junk ain't cute. And it don't resemble Christ. It sometimes feels like punishment when God is purging us. It feels like chastisement. But we have to allow God to do his work in us. It's all for growth. Spiritual growth. Spiritual growth. And it'll take us to the next level in him. God trying to take us somewhere. He trying to take us higher and higher in him. So to go higher and higher in him, we have to go through something. We have to experience trials and tribulations. We have to go through. He has to remove things. He gonna remove those things. What God is doing during this purging process, he's removing those things that's not like him, and he's replacing them with the fruit of the Spirit. And so we're gonna be bearing some fruit, honey. Some good fruit. You'll know them by their fruit. He said it in his word. You will know them by their fruit. He gonna remove. This is what God does. He removes hate. and replaces it with love. Misery with joy. Conflict and with peace. Long suffering. Impatience with patience. Meanness with kindness, gentleness. Wickedness with goodness. Unbelief, mistrust with faith. Arrogance or pride, he replaces with meekness. Unrestrained, hot-tempered with self-control. The fruit of the Spirit. Love, joy, peace, patience, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, self-control. So God has to remove those traits that's in us that's not like him and replace them with the fruit of the Spirit. And we gonna bear fruit. This purging is the part of the making and the molding. It changes our character. It changes our character. It's a part of the making and the molding. Okay? So allow the purging process to take place, y'all. It don't feel good. It don't. But it's all for your good and for his glory. It's all for your good and for his glory. Abide in me, abide in me and I in you, as the branch cannot bear fruit of itself. He said, abide in me and I in you. Abide means to remain. Remain in me and I in you. Just as no branch can bear fruit by itself without remaining in the vine. We have to remain connected. Direct connection to the vine. The vine gives life. You ain't connected to the vine, there's death. Not only can you not bear fruit, but you don't even have life. You're dead. Remain in Jesus. And he says, I am the vine, you are the branches. The one who remains in me and I in him bears much fruit. For apart from me, you can do nothing. We have to remain in Jesus, who is the true vine. He is the true vine, y'all. Remain in Jesus. Jesus did not come to take away challenges. There will be challenges. There will be challenges. There will be trials and tribulations. He didn't come to take that away, y'all. But to change, he came to change us on the inside. That's what he doing with this purging. He changing us on the inside. God is changing us on the inside so that we can deal with trials and tribulations. Okay? God is doing the purging, because it said he purgeth it. Every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away. He is God. And every branch that beareth fruit, he purgeth it, that it may bring forth more fruit. God does the purging, and he's doing a purging in us. He's teaching some of us how to depend solely on him. We so used to working with God. God said, I don't need your help. I don't need your help. Allow me to do it. That's something that I've been praying about. I'm so used to working with God. God said, I need you to go somewhere and let me do it. I can do it. And it's not that I don't think God can do it. I know what he can do. I've seen it. It's not knowing when. My God. He doing a purging. You're going to learn how to keep your hands out of it and let me do it. I need you depending on me and me only. Not your husband, not your mom, not your sister. I need you to depend on me and me alone. My God. And that can be hard when you're so used to putting your hands in it. You so used to doing. You're not used to just sitting back waiting. Because you don't know. You used to being in control. See, God is taking that control spirit. I'm talking about me now. I'm used to being in control of things. God said, I'm in control. You sit down. And I'm over here on a nervy wreck. Not because I don't trust him. Not because I don't think he can do it. But I don't know. I don't know. Not that I don't know that he can do it. I don't know when. I don't know when. But I know he's going to do it. I know he's going to do it. I know he's going to do it. He's going to do it. And he's going to do it for you too. He's going to do it. He's going to do it. So that's all I wanted to come on here and talk to y'all about. I thank God for today. I thank God for just being God. You know, God is God and God is good. And his mercy endures forever. It does. And I just thank God for his son, Jesus, who died on the cross for our sins. I thank God for being a forgiving God, a loving God. And, you know, I want to be able to hear as God hearing, talk as he talking, walk as he walking, love as he love, and forgive as he forgive. And I be praying that, and I be, Lord, help me to just walk as you walk and talk as you talk. And I say that. But in order to get that, I got to go through something. If I want to see as God see, I got to go through something. If I want to love as God love and forgive as he forgive, I got to go through something. I got to go through betrayal, and I got to go through being persecuted. I got to go through being lied on. I got to go through things to be able to love as he love and forgive as he forgive. You got to go through things to be able to love as he love and forgive as he forgive. How can you help somebody if you don't ever go through? All right. I love y'all, and ain't nothing y'all can do about it, honey. Y'all have a blessed day. Talk to y'all later.